Story number 5. The Witch's Cackle. It was an ordinary evening when Jenna and her husband, Mark, moved into their new house. The house last box finally unpacked, Mark suggested they celebrate with a bottle of wine. As Jenna poured the glasses, Mark ventured into the basement to store some old tools. The basement was unfinished, cold, and slightly damp. Nothing too unusual for a house this old. As Mark flicked on the light, the bulb flickered before plunging him into total darkness. Annoyed, he fumbled for his phone to use its flashlight. But in the unsettling silence, something else caught his attention. A sound, faint but distinct, rose from the far corner of the basement. It was a laugh, a low, raspy cackle, like something straight out of a horror movie. Mark froze, the hairs on his arms standing on end. The sound grew louder, echoing through the cold basement air. It was unmistakable, a witch-like cackle. Mark's heart raced as his flashlight finally flicked on. He spun the light toward the noise, expecting to see someone or something lurking in the shadows. But there was nothing. The basement was empty. Only the old boiler stood in the corner, creaking like it always did. He bolted up the stairs, slamming the basement door behind him. "Jenna, did you hear that?" he asked, his voice shaking. "Hear what?" she replied, holding out a glass of wine, oblivious to his fear. The laugh, that creepy, witchy laugh, it was coming from the basement. Jenna raised an eyebrow, amused. "The house is old, Mark. It's probably just the pipes." Mark wasn't convinced. He had heard something down there. Days passed, but the thought of the cackle haunted him. Determined to find an explanation, he called a plumber to check for strange noises. The plumber found nothing unusual, but just as he was about to leave, the light in the basement went out again. And then, the laugh returned. This time, the plumber heard it too, clear as day. Yeah, the plumber stammered, backing away. "I think you've got more than just old pipes down there." The cackle was never explained, and from that night forward, neither Mark nor Jenna ever set foot in the basement again.